Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our The Elder King series. So we are currently in the process of preparing for a brutal final 5 or 6 episodes here in the epilogue of the series. We wanted to do 10 episodes altogether. So we're going to go to episode 30 and then cap the series epilogue. We've already, of course, beaten the game. But as I discussed in the end of the last episode, we are actually going to defeat... Thank you, Sean B. We're going to defeat Cleopatra pretty handily. At the same time, at the meantime, we're probably going to be defeating China as well, taking Beijing, because we've already beaten them pretty handily in a war, so taking their last city will not be difficult, and then we can transition from defeating them and having this entire territory belonging to Persia, to actually attacking the Spartan capitals of Sparta and Ephesus. I say capitals because, I mean, Ephesus is actually a bigger city than Sparta, and they're heavily defended by machine guns, so that's going to be a fun part of the war to fight. All right, so it looks like we're done with the shrine over here. Let's see what else we can do. Let's go ahead and buy the temple outright, and then we can purchase with faith the meeting house. We've got plenty of faith to do that, so no problem whatsoever. And then also, Hogmatan is going to need a sewer, but do they need one yet? I would wager not. They don't have an aqueduct yet, but that would replace the stone, which would hurt the city's production, and I don't want to do that. So why don't we do just another... Let's do another jet fighter here. We're building fighters in this area of the map. Okay, so our spy has arrived in Methone, I think it's Methony, actually. And we're going to gain sources there. Our chances of success are already pretty damn high, but... just being careful. All right, so we need to promote this. Okay, good. Orator, that's exactly what we wanted. So this is going to be an additional... Oh, wait. Actually, hang on. 3 extra spreads when adjacent to a natural wonder for the first time. Where are the Galapagos? I could get some additional spreads from this pilgrim if I have a little bit of patience. Or not from this pilgrim. Pilgrim? Why did I say pilgrim? Was that the name of the ability? Yeah, pilgrim is the ability. So this is an apostle, but we're gonna bring the apostle over here. It's gonna take 7 turns, but then when the apostle gets next to the Galapagos, they'll get 3 more charges instead of just 2 more. So that's a more worthwhile promotion. Oh wow, you're gonna give me 100 gold? Nah, don't need it. I am much richer than you. It's not necessary. Sorry. And also, it looks like I have room for another trade route, so I'm going to go through this turn. Ah, Gilgamesh finally found my spies. I'm going to ignore that request calmly and see how his relationship... That's an interesting little experiment with the game mechanics to see how things change as a result of that. I'm going to build a new settler here in... in Xi'an, because they're closer to growing. These cities are both size 14. Or actually, Chengdu might be the better city to build a settler in. Hang on. Rather than do that, let's change your production to... We've got a rocket artillery up here. Let's do a rocket artillery core. And then Chengdu, you're gonna actually... let's repair the armory, but pretty soon we're gonna build a settler there. Okay, and then let's escape on... Nice! So we still escape from Uruk via boat, and we got 832 gold in the process. And we'll send that spy back pretty soon. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and send this sub over here. And we have a missile cruiser, I believe, on the way now. Perfect. So these two can armada up next turn. And then this spy is... I believe this is our spy that's just been hanging out. Yeah, this is our quartermaster. So you just need to keep counter-spying in, I think, what was it, the industrial district? Yeah, counter-spy up there. And then you were trading with Auckland. Yeah, resume that route, please. That's all I need. And we're almost done with the mechanized infantry we're training in Pasargadae, so that will help us level up. You know what? I might send them over here, actually. Won't take them that long to travel. We're almost at turn 500. Mentioned this last episode. We're at 2042 AD, turn 46. Nice. We got another piece of artwork from Sparta, so we're just completely destroying her cultural ability. Not that it matters, but we're doing it anyway. Like I said, lots and lots of trolling. So at this point, I think I do need to build a few more infantry units for a land invasion. Let me go ahead and build a, let's see here. Let's build a machine gun core. Oh, we've got a machine gun unit up here as well. Now, if I built an encampment, I could actually train army units up here, which could come in handy. Now that we've finished building that neighborhood, we might be able to do that pretty easily. I can build it really on any of these and still get more production out of this tile eventually than I'm getting from it right now. Probably the best spot to have it would be there, so let's put it there to help defend the city if anyone came to attack from this direction. Pretty safe spot, I think. All right, Gordian, you could use... no, don't really need a campus anymore. Don't need a campus at all. We already discussed not needing an industrial zone. So what have you just trained up? What did you finish building? That I guess I could do a commercial. Yeah, let's do a commercial hub right there in place of the Pairi.eza. That'll give us an additional trade route, get us some more gold. Not that we need it, but we're doing ridiculously well in that regard. Might as well keep it going. Now we've got a machine gun core here. If I trained another machine gun in 10 turns, I could make an army out of it. I think I've already sent some down that way for that very purpose, but I've got some other machine guns in these cities as well. So just need to make sure all of my units are really, really fully repaired up. All right, let's finish repairing the military academy here, and then we're going to do that settler in Chengdu, as I discussed. And you need to armada up there. Keep you on alert. Okay, this spy in Sparta, can you steal another great work? No, there's no great works. No more great works. Let's see. If I travel to another city, can you take great works from Ephesus? No, that's their only city where they had a... Wow, okay. That's hilarious. So in that case, all we're going to do now is start stealing Sparta's money. So let's choose a mission, siphon funds, and continue trolling. This is just such gratuitous... This is the definition of gratuity, in fact. Let's go for this builder. What do I need you to do? Actually, you can come... Oh, there's some furs that need to be repaired. Okay. So there is something up there that needs to be worked on. Let's go ahead and repair those. It's right next to the burning spaceport, so I didn't see it originally. It kind of blended in, I suppose. So Sparta no longer has any really source for culture. Oh, interesting. So you're not only liking me more, but you're proposing a defensive pact and an alliance. They want me to give Mercury, and they're going to give 28 gold per turn for 30 turns. You know what? Sure. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Like I don't think we're going to go to war with Gilgamesh. We have too many other targets. We have... I mean, we could eventually go to war with Rome, maybe, by episode 29 or 30, if we're very lucky with how much progress we make in the next couple of episodes, but... That's fine. Having his support might be a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and just buy the airport outright. Excuse me. I think that's the best decision to make there. And then we have some additional units we can build over here. Now, Tarsus can build... Let's do a little bit more in the fighter area, but we need to have a lot going on here. I mean, we've got lots of airstrip space there. So we just need to make sure that everything we build is air related for a while so that we can fill those up and have those ready to attack those Egyptian cities up there. Can I purchase that factory as well? No, I've spent too much gold. So why don't we just go ahead and build the factory outright. Meanwhile, let's get this missile cruiser armada back up here. And then this spy, who are you? Oh, this is the spy that escaped from... Interesting. Yeah, that's the spy that escaped from Sumer. So, yeah, let's go ahead and go back to spying on Rome. I was going to do that, and then I changed my mind, but we're going to go straight back to Rome, start working on that, because we've got spies in Alexander's territory already. Yep, keep trading with Auckland, that's fine. Making 510 gold per turn. We were making more at the beginning of episode 22. I haven't forgotten that. Macedon has declared a friendship with Greece. Okay, so we're probably going to go to war with Alexander. Possibly. Maybe not. We'll see.
Even though the future seems far away.
Alright, that's that. Let's see, Susa could use... Alright, they're done with their... Hang on, let's figure this out here. So this unit's arrived. Let's go ahead and army them up. I don't think we were going to do that, but let's bring this unit down here. And then we have one more training. And it's going to be done in 6 turns, and then that will be an army as well. So Susa actually needs to train something other than that. Why don't you go ahead and train some modern armor? We don't really have a lot of tanks, so we'll focus on that. And then, yeah, we're going to build another jet fighter here. It's telling us to build jet bombers, but we're going to do jet fighters for now. So Chengdu needs to repair its aerodrome. but that's going to take 9 turns. I don't want to have the settler first, so let's go for that. So we can settle down in this area, just to piss off the enemy even more. We'll bring this armada up here. Alright, this guy's ready to armada up. Actually, should have done it with that unit, but it's fine. We've got plenty of subs on the way, so this jet fighter can... Tell you what, I can actually rebase you in Tarsus. Don't know why I couldn't put you in the airport there, because there's totally room. We'll put you there next turn, perhaps. Okay, so now we've gained sources here. Let's go ahead and disrupt rocketry first in Amphipolis. And our spy has already arrived in Rome. Nice. Go ahead and gain sources. Let's check how they're doing. All right, so Alexander's definitely making progress towards it. Rome is not. They're doing some research, but they're not building yet. So we're going to slow Rome's program down a little bit earlier in its progress. This is kind of fun, I have to say. This is definitely kind of a nice endgame experience where we are the dominant civilization on the map and we're working to maintain our dominance by sabotaging other civilizations. I'm looking forward to them adding mods, though, to Civilization 6, similar to the eras mods that exist for Civilization 5, which allow you to really exist in one single era in the game. I really can't wait for that. Let's build an airport in Tushpa. Okay, so this jet fighter needs to rebase. There we go. That makes more sense. Hey, look, it's hovering. That's cool. Okay, now it's landing. Okay, cool. So now this Apostle has 7 spreads, which is insane. This Inquisitor... I don't know why I can't use this Inquisitor. That's really weird. Alright, but this Apostle needs to come back here now, because we need to actually convert these cities. Trying to move as rapidly as I can here, because I would like to declare war this episode, if possible. We still have a few units that need to be prepared, but we're nearly ready. Again, for those of you who have watched how the war went...
You can never plan the future.
After extensive preparation in Roma Galactica, we're going for that same kind of thing. We want a true, just annihilating war that happens very quickly. So that's the focus. All right, this jet fighter can just... Let's have them just go in alert status for now. And then this Inquisitor, now we can use you. All right, so let's go ahead and remove Heresy. Because we've got a little bit of a Catholic spread coming in from Rome right now. And then, okay, so this is our mechanized infantry army. Let's go ahead and core these guys up. Bring this army down here. We have a machine gun here that needs to be promoted. Or rather, upgraded to Armada. Doesn't really count as a promotion, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Those thermonukes are going to come in really handy for annihilating some of these districts and moving in quickly. But the thing about dropping the thermonukes is that they will render that territory uninvadable for several turns. We'd have to wait. So I do want to nuke Cleopatra, don't get me wrong, but we need to do so carefully. All right, so Pasargadae is done with another... What did you just finish training? A machine gun army? Tell you what, let's go ahead and do more rocket artillery. It'll take you 13 turns. And maybe when that rocket artillery is finished, we'll use that as kind of the mark. Those 13 turns. That's where we can declare war. Meanwhile, let's see how close we are otherwise. We've got this nuclear submarine fleet that needs to become an armada with some of these nuke subs down here. So we'll bring you around. And Ray is still building... Hang on, what else we got going? We've got that one coming down. I think we have another one coming around as well, right? Where are you? Or maybe we don't. So we still have some more nuke subs to build. So let's do another nuke sub fleet. Same situation. Okay, so we've repaired that. Now if we improve these tiles, that could actually help Gordian. Let's take a quick look around. We've done this in previous cities in Civilization 6, or previous playthroughs in Civilization 6. More recently, in fact, I've started to get better, I think, at making sure that cities have the appropriate production tiles working for them. Yeah, see, Jiaodong, I think, would benefit from having that tile in their territory. Because Xi'an has all these... Hang on, I'll show you. Yeah, Jean has all these sea tiles, and sea tiles, thanks to my suzerain status over Auckland, provide production. So those are doing fine. You know, Jiaodong is the one that needs more production in that sense. Okay, so there's a couple tiles there that really... Well, no, you've got a lot of sea tiles too. So you're okay. You're definitely okay. You're okay. So I think things are pretty well spread out here. Gordian... Yeah, Gordian should have, I think, these two there, honestly. And maybe that one. I think it makes sense for Gordian to have those tiles. And then Tushpa has, I think, what it needs. So this is one of the reasons it can be good to space your cities out a little bit. Even though you can put them 4 tiles away from one another, if you put them, let's see, 2, 3... If you doubled it and and tried to have your cities like 8 tiles away from each other, then each city could maximize the area around it. So that's one little tip for the wider player that could come in handy. All right, so this city has been struggling with production. If we give them that tile, that could really help them a lot. All right, so that belonged to Susa originally. If I give them that, I want to give them a tile that compensates for that a little bit, gives them a little more production back. Yeah, let's give them that. And actually, there's some aluminum there, so we could replace that Pyre with a mine. Let's go ahead and buy a builder for that purpose. Definitely. We're gonna. I mean, I might need to go around and just look at all my Pyre Daizas and remove them because we don't need the culture points anymore as much, and we're still producing a ton of culture. It doesn't matter. All right, so this unit needs orders. Which one, though? Oh, there we go. This machine gun needs orders. So you come down to there. 7 turns away. Turn 491. Almost there. So just after turn 500, we're going to go to war with China. And again, that war is going to transition into a war with... Or not with China, with Egypt. And then that's going to transition into a war with China. And with Sparta as well. So it's going to be a bit of a world war. Excuse me. All right, 408 gold from the city of Sparta. They still haven't detected me, which is hilarious. Let's just go ahead and keep doing that. We could recruit partisans and really mess up our day. Yeah, screw it. Let's do that. Let's recruit partisans, cause some rebellions in our territory. I'm so amused. All right, so yeah, let's do some more jet bombers in this area now. We've built some fighters, and we need to keep building fighters. We have lots of room for additional fighters in this area, but I'm going to go ahead and buy a sewer here so it doesn't become an issue down the line. And then let's do an additional fighter here. Yep, improve that. That jet fighter just needs to go on alert. Same with that one. All right, now this builder needs to come over here, remove that improvement, and then we're going to build a mine over that aluminum and have some more production for Tarsus. Or maybe for Susa. Was it for Susa or for Tarsus? It really doesn't matter. Tarsus doesn't need it as much, though. All right, so let's disrupt rocketry in Methany. Let the trolling continue. I've dealt with traitors and deserters alike that were still more honorable than you. So I'm guessing he's just unhappy with my occupation of Chinese territory. Still, he denounced us for that 2 episodes back, so he's just bitching. All right, so we're almost done with this unit here, which is good. Go. Let's move you back so that this guy can roll in. We're going to have to bring them... There we go. Perfect. That is what I wanted. So now we have 2 mechanized infantry armies ready to charge down through this mountain pass, which is exactly ideal. Now, remind me, what kind of... hang on, let's take a quick look at our policies and make sure we're not doing anything up here that we don't need. So we have lots of military policies. War weariness policies. Could unlock this for 200 gold, but do we need to? Is the question. Do we need any of these? Propaganda could be useful, because we're going to be at war for a while. So we have production bonuses towards every single unit type, which is quite nice. No, I think this is just about it. I think we're doing everything we possibly can, really. The only way we could do better is if we had the additional military policy, which we do actually, because again, we're a democracy. So we have this extra military policy on account of having the the Alhambra. So I could switch government types, you know, but then we would lose some of our awesome abilities there. So, yeah, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Shar-e-Kumis now has more production. I kind of want to build an encampment in Shar-e-Kumis. Now that they are at size 10, they can do that. And encampments would allow more housing, which would allow us to... Well, actually, no, it wouldn't. Hang on, if I took you off production focus, how long would you take to grow? Too long. Oh, man. How can I get more food to you? I mean, I can with a trade route, but that involves building a commercial hub. We already have one here, and we're building another one elsewhere. So I'm going to go ahead and build that encampment. Let's build it on... I think it's most sensible to go ahead and build it on this jungle tile. Yep, power plant in Lanxi. Chengdu is ready to... Oh, they're done with their settler. Very good. Let's go ahead and repair the aerodrome here. And this settler needs to come over here. Oh, there's lots of good locations that the game's recommending. I'd rather put the settler in this territory here for obvious reasons. We also need to train up some additional archaeologists. I forgot about that. So we might work on that in the last few minutes here, see what cities might be able to do that. But... Tell you what, let's settle over here. Gorgo's not going to like it, but it'll give us a nice front against Gorgo if we go ahead and start training in other cities. So we could actually have a couple of cities over here, to be completely frank. Why don't I put the city there? Take 6 turns. Excellent. All right, so let's check really quickly. Is that for Tarsus or... No, we put it in Susa's territory. Why are you struggling for food, Susa? And do I need to give you food from somewhere? I could give them this. Let's give them this. That should help your food situation, right? Okay, if I keep you off of production focus, you'll grow normally. So I'll just have you stay that way. So that was one of Pasargadai's tiles, I think. Yeah, it was. I don't think they really need it, though. Their growth is still awesome. So they're fine. Let's go to the next turn. Our air units are training up rapidly on this coast. It's going to be a fun war to watch because we're going to have an air war up here, assuming that we can do everything. I mean, we can bring carriers over here if we have a need to. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. Let's bring our carriers around because they can serve as kind of a midpoint, a staging ground. So they're going to move. And then these guys, any other Pyrida Azaz that I need to remove that are on tiles that could be better served by having another. Let's see, these are plains. So if I remove this Pyri, it would just be for food. And Shar-e-Kumis needs it though, because Shar-e-Kumis is having food problems. So yeah, let's go down there and improve those definitely. So I guess yeah, that sucks. Removing the banana tile the jungle tile affected their food income. So, and there's nothing I can do to save it, unfortunately. Yeah, even if I stop production entirely at that city. Crap. There's definitely stuff I can do to save it, I think. No, actually there's not. There are no tiles I could give to Shar-e-Kumis. Damn. All right, so yeah, we're going to have to... I'm going to come down and replace that Pyrida Azaz with a farm. But Shar-e-Kumis is going to lose a citizen. Oh, that's a shame. Wish I'd caught that sooner. I didn't realize that the damage would be that immediate. But it won't set us back too far, but it's a little bit annoying. All right, let's spread religion in Xi'an. So we're going to need to do this a few times. These are big cities. So they're not going to just fall over and convert really quickly. It's going to take some effort. We have room for 2 more trade routes as well. I think we're done with the commercial hub. Yeah, we're going to have room for another trade route. So maybe those are just inactive traders that I need to resume, but we're about to get room for our new trade route, which we're going to set up. Actually,
though the future seems
we
far
can
away.
save Shar-e-Kumis. Perfect. So let's go ahead and purchase a... What? Okay, we must have a trader somewhere that's idle because it's not letting us purchase another one. So, hang on. Were you doing anything? No, you weren't. You're idle. That's why. Transfer to another city. We're going to put you there, and then... Actually, I guess we're not going to be able to save them because we can't give them a job till next turn. Damn, that sucks. That's so close. I got excited because that trader was going to be able to bring food into that city, which was their purpose in the first place. but we're not quite going to be able to get there yet. So Bakhtri needs... Oh, you have a housing problem now. Have you built a sewer already? No, but you can build a neighborhood. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, these 2 sheep tiles, they've been feeding this city for a while, so this could hurt this city food-wise as well. Let's build a neighborhood there, and let's see how that... they're still okay, and actually we can put them on production focus and gain a little bit in terms of production time. So I'll take that. Alright, we're definitely going to buy the market there. Can we buy the bank too? Yes, we can. We can't buy the stock exchange. Not quite, so let's just build it outright. Unless, of course, hang on, unless... Let me check really quickly to see if this was a city where we could build. No, it's not. We might need to build a few more cultural districts for the purposes of training new archaeologists. Alright, Jiaodong needs... Alright, you just built a new machine gun. So, army up. And then I suppose down here, smartest thing to do would be to continue to build... Yeah, let's do some... Ooh, God, that would take a long time. Holy crap. Take a really long time. And why are all these Chinese traders still sitting in our cities? It's really, really weird. Let's just go into a builder, because I feel like we need to improve that lumber. I guess because it's an antiquity site right now, we can't, but we're going to need to soon. Alright, let's spread religion again. Okay, Xi'an is Zoroastrian. Alright, this trader... Do I need to move you? I feel like I might need to move you. Or should I keep you here? What were you doing before? Trading with Auckland? You honestly need to bring more food in. If you trade with Tarsus... Yeah, bring more food in. That'll be the best thing to do. This jet fighter just needs to go on alert status. Our carriers are arriving in the sea between our territory and China. So I'm going to let this turn cycle. We are approaching turn 500. I'm tempted to go all the way to 500 this episode, but no, I'm not going to give you uranium, Gorko. No. That's not a game we're going to play. I'm going to ignore this request, and we will see next episode what he was talking about. I'm going to go ahead and stop this one here, and in the next one, we are going to go to war with China, or with, I keep saying that, with Egypt, and then go to war with China probably at the same time. Beijing will fall very, very quickly, so there won't be much point in not doing it all at once. But we'll take Apu by sea, and then attack Rakadet and Akhetaten with some of our units up here. And we have some artillery nearby that can really help us end the war quickly. She's got some decent defenses, so this is going to take some time, but we have nukes. So that's going to be what really swings the tide in our favor, I think, at the end of the day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.